Also saw a question about Alonso. Wasn't sure if it was asking about captaining him. I know a lot of people are liking the look of the Chelsea fixture against Bournemouth at home. Hazard definitely is a very, very important player for Chelsea, as is Alonso. I think Hazard runs the show there when he's on form. He will be a good option this season. It would have been nice if he was starting, because if he was starting from the beginning of the season, I think he would have been in my side over Sanchez, and then even if I'd done that anyway, I'd probably been happier than having Sanchez, who I've now transferred out. I think Hazard is a good option, very, very good option. Would I triple captain Hazard against Bournemouth at home? It's possible he gets a very big return. Would I triple captain him though? Probably not for one game against Bournemouth. For me, the explosive players are Kane, Aguero, Salah. Those are the ones that are more likely to get hat-tricks. And I want to try and use, not that I will, but try and use my wild card on a game week where I can get a player that scores 3 goals. And of course, double game weeks give you more of a chance of that happening. Would I have liked to have played it in game week 2 on Aguero? Yeah, of course I would. But that chance is gone. So yes, I will still be looking at triple captaining when a fixture is there that it's just a solo fixture, but I don't think Hazard versus Bournemouth is the one for me. But Hazard is definitely a great player to bring into your sides right now that he's played 90 minutes. As far as Alonso, I think Alonso is of course a great defender. There was all sorts of worry about him being more defensive under Sarri. I did say Alonso seems like the type of player that loves to get forward. Can you really stop him getting forward? And it would have been nice if I'd taken the risk on Alonso, but again, with a new manager, I didn't want to take that risk. I went with Robertson and Mendy, and it's done okay for me, to be fair. I think potentially Alonso and Mendy are the two that we should really be looking at. The Spurs ones have the risk of rotation. Robertson, for me, is more likely to get assists and goals, and of course, there's more points in goals. I think Mendy is just so advanced that he could get goals as well as those assists. And Alonso is, of course, Alonso. Great free kick, loves to get forward. But if we actually look at the underlying stats for defenders, as far as goal threat goes, Alonso has had the most attempts out of any defender. He's had 7. But Mendy's had 6. Alexander-Arnold has actually had 4. The reason I'm thinking that Robertson may not be as important for us is because Robertson's only had 1 shot on goal. Where Robertson kind of stands out is chances created. As far as attempts inside the box, Alonso's had 4. That's 2 less than Michael Keane. Mendy's shots have come from distance. He's only had 2 inside the box. Big chances, Alonso's had 1. He's lower than Ake, Morrison, Laporte, Tarkowski. But of course, Alonso's class of finishing is above those defenders above him. Shots on target as well. Again, even Laporte has had more shots on target than Marcus Alonso. Mendy has had more shots on target than Marcus Alonso. And then if we go over to distribution, the reason I think Mendy is so important this season is because Mendy outshines Alonso as far as chance creation. Now, Robertson is the player or defender that's created the most chances this season so far. He's created 8 chances for his teammates. Mendy has created 6. Holebas has created 7. Ben Davies has created 5. Alonso has created 3, and that's below Chilwell, Bryan from Fulham, and Bertrand from Southampton. Now, 2 of his assists have come from penalties, winning penalties. Do I think he's going to continue to win penalties? That's debatable. He is going to continue to get into the box, so it's possible. But big chances as well. Robertson has actually created more big chances, and Mendy has created more big chances than Alonso. In fact, has Alonso created any big chances? He has created 1 big chance. So, for me, Alonso is still a great option. Still a fantastic defensive player who is going to get points. However, I think Mendy could be just as good. As for TJ Phillips, as it's kind of an extension of what I'm talking about, I'd go Trent Alexander-Arnold and Alonso over Robertson and Luiz. That's how I'd go right now. You could, of course, change that up depending on fixtures. As far as why not get Mendy, Alonso and Robertson, that's a lot of money in defence. All of them are higher than their original price now. And if you got them at their original price, that was 18.5 million. Took me way too long to do that maths. 18.5 million on 3 defenders is a lot of money. For me, Mendy is the one that I watch the games, I watch how they're playing. I think Mendy is the one that will be the best one to own this season.